Hello, testing, YouTube, Twitch. Can you hear me? Yeah, I hope so. Hello, how are you? Everything fine? Yeah, yes, no. Nothing to see here. Okay, let's go. So, we'll continue with these live streamings in English so I can improve my skills. And maybe I can also improve my skills coding. I'm not sure about that, but it could be. So let's work a bit. I was here working with WPFast. So I said, oh, I could just stream in and share what I'm doing or what I'm trying to do because I'm not able to do it. But yeah. So the idea is that I keep working on this boilerplate for WordPress that is WPFast. So right now I'm stuck. I'm here trying to create custom post types using the Bedrock or Radical tools. So I'm trying to stick to them on how they do things. So that's why it's like not working. I'm not being able to make this work. Maybe I know why. Okay, so this was giving null. The thing is that I think that the main reason is that we have to remove the cache. So maybe if I do that, it gives the error. Okay, so now let's see if it's that the reason, because it wasn't taking the config file. No, it wasn't the reason. WP acorn config clear. Okay, but I don't know if it's this level or I should do it in web level. Okay, let's see. So the idea is to create a couple of custom post types. So here we have different packages. So I'm going to try here. So maybe that could be. No. So the main thing is that when you're using Radical, you have here the post type service provider. You have here a function that you init it. And then you use the collection and then registers then the post type that it's from a package of John Billion. So you can register it. So this is working fine. The problem is that here it's not working fine. It's like it's not getting this to work. Maybe let's clear all the cache from cache clear. I don't know if I should do config clear also, but from the root, I think it's not going to work just for doing that. Here should appear that custom post type. So the thing is that here I have the post types registered. In this case is this course, but it's not getting it. It's like if I do here a dd config payments and we go to this here, okay, here we have that it's working. Maybe the problem is the name. Yeah, maybe the problem is this name. If I do here LMS and not LMS post types, because maybe it's the name and it's just that I'm doing it wrong. Let's see. Yeah, it's my fault. It's because here I should put something like LMS post types. So here we have here the post types. Okay. So if we take this one, we remove it. And here we put that config. Now it gives an error. Argument names was this type of array, null given. Here we have names. And here we have names. Ah, of course, yes. Okay, and now I can remove this one. Okay, I just received a message in the chat. So I'm going to try this one. So it's giving null. Ah, okay. It's giving null because here is post types. So here is doing correct. And here we have names. Collection make config. Ah, okay, I know why. Because here you have to put post types. Now, yes. Good. So now it's very easy to add new post types. You just need to add them here. So yeah, I think that it's going to be great for extending the project. So the idea is to create also a package for LMS. I'm thinking now in Trinchera WP, like a platform. So it's going to be also easy to work with it. So as I have something in mind that it's the LMS, I think it will be the best option to try and learn how to do these things. Because if you are not doing something in a special, you are just creating and there is not a project to do or to use it, you're going to miss things when you are developing. Because you're not having in mind needs that may have your users or your customers. So it's good to create things that you may need, so you know what you need. No. So you have the courses, and for now I think it's more than enough. If we go here, we have here the courses. I have the dilemma of using the custom post types of WordPress or not using them. I think that using them is going to make it easier using the logic of WordPress. The problem is that we are also using the logic of Laravel, so maybe we can use that way of doing things and not the other way around. I mean, we can create post types, or we can create the models. I don't know if there is someone saying something about this here. CPT or model. Development advice. Let's see here. This brings up back to using traditional large page modeler. So update on this. No. I mean, at first that sounds pretty simple. Just implement CPT, but this chapter will be more like microsites rather than just a landing page. I'm doing CPT of charter and making child page for the page. I'm also automating most. Okay, this is not the thing of I'm thinking about. That brings us to back traditional CPT plus sharpen model. Thank you for all the input. Yeah, not what I'm looking for. The thing is that I don't know if to use a custom post type or to use custom. And I don't know if here they have something. Because custom post type, it's easy. It's in the core of WordPress. The problem is that the database is not the best when using or putting so much info there in the post type or in the post table. So I don't know. For now, I'm going to leave it like this. I'm going to try to ask more people. Let's see what they think about. But for now, I think that with the post types, maybe it's more than enough. So right now I'm creating a course that it's filament PHP. So we can have it as an example, no? As the base example. Let's publish, and we can view the course. Oops, not that. So here we have that we have a problem with permalinks. Okay, create a CRM with filament PHP. So the custom post type, it works fine. Okay, and I know that the style is not okay. Okay, the structure, no, there is no problem about that right now. The thing is that as we are doing a project for WordPress, I think that it's more correct to use the WordPress core things rather than reinvent the wheel and use very different things, because maybe if you use very different things, you may use Laravel directly and not WordPress. So maybe we should stick to WordPress. So use these custom post types and use that logic. So yeah. Another thing usually in these are the problems of how to connect the lessons with the courses. Let's see one. We can use carbon fields. I'm sure that we are going to use carbon fields because it's code and it's open source. If we use ACF, Advanced Custom Fields, it's great, but you have to pay for it if you want to use the repeater and the advanced things. So even it's better to use advanced custom fields. Let's say it has more things or it's more updated. The problem is that if you don't have the license, you have a problem. And when I'm shipping this, I can't ship the license of ACF as it's logical. So we'll use carbon fields. With carbon fields, we can add lessons. So I suppose that we can create the lessons custom post type also. I'm going to take a look in different LMSs how they do it, because that's also interesting to see. L'Empress, LearnDash. What else do we have? Sensei. LearnPress is not.com. Lander is not working this. Maybe it's not .com. Lifter LMS. Okay. And we have something else. Unteachable. Okay. It's not a plugin per se. So the idea here is to see if we have a bundle features. Okay, these are the features, no images of the dashboard. I like to see images of the last bar. Okay, let's see. Okay, here we have quality is not very good of the image. Students, okay, that's the front end, maybe here. Okay, we will see that one. Okay, so we can get some ideas and get info. Lifter LMS, course information options that it's in a blog. Okay. Using the drag and drop course builder. So the idea is to create an LMS service inside the project, but I don't want to make it this way. I'm like in the middle of making it full development, full code, and a bit of this part. Because my idea is not to create an LMS, it's to create something that it's easy to use and easy to extend and create more things around it once you have the code. So you can create whatever you want because you are getting everything, not just this package, it's just a package. So yeah, here we have Lifter LMS, we have courses, memberships, engagement, orders, groups, private post. Here I see the same. WooCommerce, so I suppose Lifter is this. So here you can do engagements, memberships, courses, and Lifter LMS is the main menu. So here we can see this video or GIF. It's a GIF, no? So here we have courses, lessons, it's a part, and I suppose lessons is a custom post type maybe also. Just in the menu doesn't appear like a custom post type, but it may be a custom post type. Okay, what else do we have? Do we have images? Okay, I don't care. Course layouts. Okay, I don't care. Let's see images. So here are blocks, Sensei LMS. We have courses. Let's see if we can see the image. Sensei LMS, courses and lectures. Okay. So here it's also separated. My idea would be not to have it separated. So, because I like a lot to have this minimalist. So if you start making a lot of things in the menu, I don't like them. So this is just an example. Okay, it's from here. Post types. So this, for now I'm going to do this. Okay. So the idea here is to have the minimal things. So courses may be inside also a menu or a submenu like WPFast LMS, and inside you have the courses and everything. So each one is going to be inside, maybe something like, I don't know if here we are going to have the image, maybe something like Lifter LMS. Okay, but this is going to be inside Lifter LMS. Yeah. And not outside. So we have tracks. What else? Reviews, difficulties, categories. That will be taxonomies. Okay. Here there are add-ons. Okay, it seems that here we have images. That could be interesting to see. So lift LMS. Then we also have learners. It's interesting to see how all of them, their site are more or less the same. I'm not meaning the design. I mean that they don't put the WordPress dashboard. You can see it. There are no images of the WordPress dashboard on the selling pages. And I understand because when you see the WordPress dashboard is like old, so it's like, no, I don't want to show another thing. I don't want to see the WordPress dashboard. I'm going to show you the features, but you are not going to see the WordPress dashboard. Even if it's there, the WordPress dashboard. This is add-ons, premium add-ons, okay? And here, no images, LearnPress. I hate, I want to close this. Okay, that was an X, was empty. Okay, no images. So we had here Sensei, and here we had this one. We have courses, and I think this image is quite old. Let's see the date. 2020, 4 years. Quite old, pandemic old. So yeah, you have Sensei LMS, and then you have courses, and then you have lectures or classes. But I think it's better to have it everything in once. I think it's cleaner. So here we'll have that menu. So let's see how we can implement the menus in an easy way for this one. In theme, do we have here the register, the theme support, navigation menus? No, that's not the one we need. Okay. So we have the service provider. We are starting this. So maybe it's interesting here to register the menus. So let's see what is the best option. Here in public, content plugins, we have WPFast, menu, past options. Okay, this is from Carbon Fields. So maybe it would be interesting to put Carbon Fields so we can use it and we can load it globally. So it will be part of the package. So Carbon Fields, quick start. So in this case, we are going to use a plugin. So here, web level, composer require. So we're requiring Carbon Fields, that it's here. Okay. So we can use it. And now here, the container is not having a problem. It exists. So if we come here, we reload. Okay, nothing is happening. We activate Carbon Fields. And here we have WPFast. Okay. So we can do the same. And we can do this with our package. So for our package, I'm going to create another one here. Okay. So for our package, we will need to do the same, but now need to think what is the best option to do it and to put it. So we have the config. Yeah, I suppose should go here. App admin options. And here the name. No, it will be no options. It will be admin menus. Yeah. So here we have WPFast LMS. And here in the menus, we are going to do the same. So we're going to use this one. Okay. Here we get the container from the carbon fields. And here is not going to be WPFast, it's going to be WPFast LMS. And here is not this. It's going to be as we did here in the payments one. This dash icons. Everything. There it goes. So this is not going to do anything, okay? Okay. So now what we are going to do, here we have to require it. And for now we are going to require it this way, okay? But I think that it's not the best way, so I will need to learn how to require it the other way around. So for now, what we can do is a require that. I think I did it the same, something somewhere here. That one not. In payments. Here. I will do it like this one. When I learn how to do it, we will change it. So we require it. It's not going to work. And we register it. So now here we have WPFast LMS. Okay, so if the user wants to use this package, it's going to be a package. Once they put it, they will have here the LMS and it should work fine. Okay. So this, I don't know if it's correct to do it. I tried a lot of things to make this work. Maybe we can ask to, because I didn't have the paid option. Maybe we can ask, but using the paid model and say something like, I'm requiring this file this way, and then starting, or bueno, it's not the best word, I'm sorry, English is not my first language, and then starting it with new menus, but I think that you can improve all the code. Let's see. Okay, so what it does is it creates an admin menu that I want to use that way. I want to use my way. Taking account. Hello, John. How are you? It's you, the John, that helped me a couple of weeks ago, taking account all the package folders that I didn't say it. Folders, elements. So you can also view how the model, and the model no, how the menu is created. The thing is that it must see how it's done with carbon fields. So I want to maintain carbon. So here is creating with menu page. That it's okay for WordPress, but we are using carbon fields and we don't need all these things for now. We have carbon fields. So I may start with this part. So I'm not going to require this way. And as you can see, it's like deleting all this. I don't know why it's deleting that part. So I'm going to try what it says with that. This app, singleton menu. And the thing is that I tried this way of doing it, but I couldn't make it work. And I don't know if it's because this, I should do it this way, but we'll try. So yeah, right now, as you can see, it's not loading. If I do this way, so we'll see if it does this way, because it's not taking in account. It's here adding it. Maybe because this one was here. Let's try to remove this. And before doing this, let's put what it was, because maybe the problem was me. No, not loading. So we'll do this way. And let's try. This is the problem I used to find a couple days ago. So skipping provider because it requires a dependency that cannot be found. So it's like, no, you can find it. It's there. First of all, I'm going to put everything with that way. It should not be the problem, but consistency is the key. So this way doesn't work, and here it says not construct new, maybe because we have construct. And if you do this way, you shall have to use register. Ah, yeah, maybe that was the problem. Huh. So now we have here the menu, it's working fine. So, and we are using, as I said, carbon fields to create the menu. Well, no, it's not the menu, it's the container. So if you go here, you can put things here. So as we are not going to use things here, maybe it's better this way. The thing is that this will always need to render something. But maybe we want to create a page and not a setting. So that way, maybe it's better to do this way, because we are not going to register fields. Yeah, we are going to do this way. Continue. Goodbye, my lover. Goodbye, my friend. So, yeah. And it did the same. We're going to set it. Let's see what it's broken now. Okay. So now it's broken. Why? I don't know why. Because these menus does not exist because it changed this. Maybe because we don't need the app part and it's better to put it this way. Why cannot be found? No. Now should be correct. You used to work, and now you are leaving me. Use proper namespace, auto-loading standards. Okay. Implement a more structured approach to adding menus on submenus. Use WordPress function like add menu page. Separates the logic. Uses WordPress internationalization. Okay. Update your composer file auto-load to... Yeah, that it's already done, no? Yeah. And maybe because we don't have to register, that it's okay. No, I think that there is no need to put the app because you're calling it from here. But now something is not working. Now something is not working. Let's see. Let's remove this. Okay, it's giving just an error. And if we do this and we put the same, it gives an error. While this was working before. Maybe it can be because the cache. Because here when we had app, no. I think maybe it can be the cache. Let's try. It's always cache problem. Okay. No, no cache problem. Why? What has been the problem now? So menus is okay. If we do this, it gives an error. No. Why you are giving an error now? It was working fine. So and here is the menu, register, add admin menu. It was working fine. No, it's okay. WPFast, LMS, admin menus. Yeah, it's okay. What is the reason, my friend? Why don't you want to work? You were working fine. I'm going to try as it was. Yeah. So that way it works. If we take out this, it doesn't work. Cheap viewers. Why there are so many of them? Arrow, best viewers. And it's the same because the URL is exactly the same. I'm going to visit that URL. Don't visit URLs. Yeah, I'm going to visit the URL. Incognito. Let's see this URL. 404. Okay. Here it is. By Twitch live viewers. Stream boo. Why I should buy viewers? You shouldn't buy viewers. Never. There is no need. If you're going to leave because Twitch, yes, then yes, you need viewers. But if it's just a way of doing things, there is no need. So for some reason now it's not working, and I think it's because here must be app, because it's inside the app, and it's not working if it's not inside that. And you can say whatever you want, but I'm going to put it that way because when it's that way, it works. So we're going to put that. Okay, and here we have LMS, but we're going to put WPFast LMS. Yeah. And here we have courses, that is WPFast, LMS courses, and this one is WPFast courses. I don't know which is the best option to do it. I mean the post type name, if it should be WPFast course, or if it should be another way. Do we have here any kind of information how they are doing things? No. We don't have that opportunity. It would be great to see it. I mean that when you're here, you can see down here, okay, is my mouse, that it says WPFast/courses, and I don't know it should be that way or should be this way. I don't know which is the best option. I think this is not correct and should be like this. So what I'm going to do is delete this one and delete it from the database, so it's not in the database. Okay, and now we can save, we reload, and here in post status, trash, edit, fast course should be this way. Okay, and it works, and maybe the permalinks would be great to change them. Okay, so I think that WPFast course, it's okay. Maybe LMS is okay to add it because it's the package, and maybe it's a good way of doing it. Invalid post, I know, because I changed it. Now it's LMS, okay. So the idea is that if we go to courses, we should see, okay. The thing is that I don't want to see this. I want to see the page. So it should not be a callback. Should be a link. So if you go to the samples, add to menu page, okay. Maybe we can say to the this sub menu should link to let's put link to directly, and here in courses, copy, and now I want to paste you're not going to leave me now. Let's say edit PHP post type. So it says the menus look has to be this. So when you want to redirect, you have to use the menus look. Let's see. And define it array. Because this one. Sorry, you're not allowed to. I know. Okay. So here we have courses. And here we have courses. So when you click here, you go here. Okay, that's correct. Now the thing is that we have to take this out from here. And here is when things have a problem, because when you are using something like this, now you depend on this one to be able to not use a menu. So here it says new post type. Post type is admin. Admin calls, quick edit. At a glance, default sort, default filter. And these are usual things that you have in the background. And you say, no, it's very easy to create new custom post type with this package. You just need to use this and it creates, and you configure them here and it's done. And yeah, maybe we put here menu false. Do you think it may work? No. Menu false doesn't work. Would be great, but no. If we will search for menu position, menu icon, edit, no. I think that there is no option to not showing the menu if you do it that way. So once when you're working with this, it's like, oh yeah, it's super easy. Just put here your custom post type and we register it. The problem is when you don't want. Maybe if we did this empty, it works. No, it just takes out the icon, but doesn't remove the menu element. Dashboard glance, block editor, filters, add filters for glance items. I will put false. No, it's still here. Maybe we can put dashboard glance here. No. Have no idea how to remove. I can use a WordPress function to remove it, but the thing is that I don't want to use a WordPress function to remove it. I want to not show it directly. Bracket bots, no, that's not going to be. Not good. Oh, maybe if we can see John's, maybe he has the info. Okay, let's see the wiki. Wiki. Jungle is massive. Wiki. Register and post types. Okay. Showing feed, showing rest, admin columns, admin filters. Yeah, but I don't want to show the link. I don't have that info. No. There is no way to manage the remove item from WordPress menu. Admin menu. Yeah. So here we can remove it just this way. Okay. Remove menu page. We can close this. So we are going to do it here because it's admin init, but we are going to try to find another way that maybe should be here in menus, so we have everything ready. So remove the menus. This removes apt menus. Okay, but we don't want to remove this one. Yeah, we can remove that one. It may work. Yeah. This is a good way to do things because sometimes you want to have your WordPress site clean. I don't know if my GitHub, I have as an example in productividad where I can have that function. In setup, maybe. No. Where did I do it? I don't remember where. No. If I put here machete, no. No. Maybe it's in Trinchera. I don't remember, but I'm going to find it. No, that's not Trinchera. Trinchera is this one. Maybe it's in Core. Okay, maybe I have it in Core. Not here. If I put here machete. No. Maybe I didn't do it with machete, but I remember that I did it with something. I want to find it so you can see it. Because I know that somewhere I did it, but I don't know where. so many projects, so many things. Here I don't know if it's going to be. I don't think so. No. I don't remember where. I'm sorry. The thing is that I know that somewhere, I'm going to say the project admin. One moment. Oh no, I have to go. No. Where did I do it? I don't remember where. The thing is that somewhere in some project I did the thing of removing the menu things so it's cleaner. I don't remember now where, but somewhere I know I did it, and was one of the best decisions. No, I don't want to search all of GitHub. I want to search mine. And was one of the best decisions because it helped a lot to clean the admin site, but I don't know where I have it. I'm very sorry. I don't know. So you can use this to remove things, and you can remove other things. I mean, you can come here, imagine there is a plugin here, and you can say, okay, this plugin, I don't want to appear here. I'm going to remove it, and then I'm going to add it wherever I want with a submenu page. So you can remove it from here and put it, for example, inside settings. So that way you are taking out a lot of things. That it's one of the problem of WordPress when there are things that you don't want to see, and there is no need to be here, so you can remove them. So for example, I'm not going to use media. You can remove it and put it inside settings because it's just a link. You just need to link there, as we did here with courses. So we can go to courses here in the menu, or we can go here in courses. So that way, I think it's cleaner, because if here we have all the custom post types, it's horrendous. It's like here in productividad. In productividad, I have a lot of custom post types, and I have them here because there would be a lot of them here, and that will be not usable. So yeah, just for you to think about it. So we're going to remove the CPT menus, so we don't have it there. And here we have the courses. Now here we have the WPFast. Okay. So we can also add lessons. So maybe here we can do like this. And we can add here lessons. Menu icon, we don't need it, but it's okay. And here we can say lesson. So now we come here. We have the lessons, and we are going to do the same here. Okay. So remove page lesson, and here now we can add lesson. So if we reload, we remove it from here. It's not removing it. Why? What did I do? Because it's lessons. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, baby. So we remove it from there and we have it here. So when someone is going to use this package, it will have the lessons, the courses, and everything is going to be inside here. So it's going to be super clean. Okay. So maybe now with the position, we can do make it up. Okay. In this one, this menu position. So maybe what we can do is to put. No, we have to do it from here. Sorry. So here is the add menu page. Okay, when you do this in WordPress, we can go here. Maybe we have images. There wasn't an image with the positions. This one? No. WordPress admin menu position. There was an image that I don't remember now where. I'm going to find it, don't worry. I need to see one thing. Here is position, but it's not. Here. It's here. I thought it was an image. So here you can see all the hooks that you have. So where you can hook this menu. So here we have in the 30 that it's after comments. So here you can see after comments, but as the idea of this project is that you're going to use all the project to build these things, I think it should be up. Okay. This is for developers, or they are going to be using this. They can change it. Okay. But I think that they should go up. So in this case, I will put it in the 3-1. There. And also this one should go up, but that one will have the other way around, so we will do it. But yeah, I think in this case, but they can change it if they want. Okay. So after the dashboard, we can have, and even nowadays, WordPress dashboard is not very usable. If you go to the dashboard, there is nothing. And when there are things, are plugin things with a lot of sheet of things. That's why in my project of productivity, I have here productividad with this kind of dashboard that it's informes. So even having that in account, this should be 1 up there, and this will be on top of it. So maybe if we put a 2, it goes down. Yeah, it goes down. Let's go with 1. As I say, they can change it without problems, okay? So here you have the render the dashboard and render the course, there is no need. Okay. So here we will have an admin to see all the data of the LMS, and here we will have the courses and the lessons. Yep. Okay. And here in related, we may have, it's not submenu. They don't put it here. Related, show more. No, it's not there. Interesting. Interesting that it's not in the related list. Like here, action, show name more. As you see here, is not the add menu. Hello, Sandos. Can you build complex projects with WordPress, or better to use PHP framework like Laravel? I'm personally working with only React and Next.js. Okay, I'm going to tell you what's the plan with this, why I'm building WPFast. So the idea of WPFast is to be able to create WordPress projects faster, but for developers. Okay, it's aimed for developers. The idea came because I'm using Laravel for my projects. For example, this project is done with Laravel. And how to say this? The main thing with, I'm going to put this one. The main thing with Laravel is that it's very oriented for developers. So it's great for developers. The thing is that it lacks on having an admin panel. So when you want to create, for example, a blog with the Laravel, you have to create everything from zero. There are options, as always, but if you don't want to use anything external, you have to create it from zero. Now there is something new. Let's say it's not new, but something more new. That it's filament PHP, that it gives you the option of having a dashboard. And it's great. So you can develop on Laravel and you can create a dashboard easily. Okay, so that's what I used here. So this is filament PHP dashboard and it works. Then you have to use, let's say, packages like Cashier for the payment, and there is something like Spark that what it does is give you a very easy way of creating a billing system for your Laravel site. And it works fine with filament. So if you start to connect those three, you can create things like this one, okay? Where the users can create links and this is just a project, a product. The thing is that taking that in account, there are things for example, LaraFast, that what they sell is, okay, I'm going to work with all these things and I'm going to give you a package of things ready to work. You're going to be able to work with subscriptions and payments, registrations, an admin with filament, blog pages, sitemaps, and themes. So this is great. People pay for it. I paid for it to see how it's done and everything, because you don't have to create all this. It's already created. Okay, it's the base, of course. Then you can change whatever you want. So you buy this thing, you have access to the GitHub, and then you can use it and edit it and get the updates and everything. Okay. So a thing for you with React and Next is ship fast. The idea is the same. There is no need for you to do all those things. They already did that for you. So you can handle emails easily with Mailgun. You just have to put the keys and it works. You have the payments. You have a login system. You have the database set, SEO, and styles, and more. So I was thinking, login, database, SEO, styles, that's WordPress. WordPress gives you this. Payments, you can use a plugin. Emails, you can use a plugin. So it's like they are trying to create a WordPress, because in JavaScript there is nothing like WordPress or with Laravel. Nothing that is very known. Okay, there are things, of course. So you have the problem that you have to use different things and connect everything. That's why they sell these kind of things, because you don't have to do all these things. You just buy it, use it, and ship, and create the product that you want. So the problem with WordPress is that it's not very oriented to developers. So usually if you want to do things, advanced things, you are quite attached, or you have to do everything from zero. And I think that there is a way of doing the Laravel part, because the code you can use something like Laravel style, let's say, with all the part of the models, providers, and everything. Well, it's programming, okay? But you can use the WordPress functions and you can use the WordPress dashboard. So it's like a mix that I'm creating, like, okay, I want to create my project. I'm not going to change it, okay, but I want to be able to create something like this, focused or oriented to developers, but with WordPress. So that's what I'm creating. Can you build complex project with WordPress? Yes. It's the best thing for everything? No. You may choose other things rather than WordPress. And the same with Laravel. With Laravel, you can do whatever you want. Yes. It's the best thing? Depends the project. So in your case that you do things with React, you can use Laravel with inertia. That they are going to be a lot of news in a couple of weeks because there is a Laravel event, Laracon, and they are going to work on this a lot. So inertia, what it does, it's the glue of Laravel and React, or Vue or another thing, but for example with React. So you will be able to have Laravel for the backend and React for the frontend. So that way you can use it and create advanced things. For example, Spark is done with inertia, but with Vue and not React, but well, the base is more or less the same, let's say. So yeah, you can do whatever you want. The limit, it's you. Even with WordPress, you can do whatever you want. If you know how to program, it's like I'm not the best developer, okay? I'm learning. So I was doing things with WordPress, then I moved to Laravel because it was PHP and WordPress is PHP, so it was an easy change, let's say. And I created this and it was quite easy for the things I know. And I said, there should be something, a way to create a project like this one with WordPress. This admin panel, it could be WordPress. There would be no need for being Filament. So I'm now creating this project and you can do whatever you want. I mean, it's programming. So I'm creating here, for example, so you can see, okay, let's see if we can log in and you can see it. So here I have the option to create links. So the project is you can create links and you can do things, okay? And then you can go to billing, and in billing you have, this is a Spark, okay? I'm using a Spark because for $99 I paid and I didn't have to think how to create all these things, okay? Because I just want to learn how to launch and do things. But now I'm creating my own Spark, let's say, for WordPress. Not for WordPress, for this project, maybe in the future it could be extended to WordPress or whatever, but for WordPress. So now if you go to WPFast, it's not online, okay? It's in local. I have a payments package with routes of billing, and there I have the resources billing, and here I'm recreating that Spark. The design is more or less the same, okay? It's not just the same, but it's more or less the same. So as you can see, I'm creating something that I wouldn't be able before. And it's WordPress. It's not Laravel. This is a WordPress site. So now I could click subscribe and it goes to Stripe and you can pay. I still need to create the subscription part and everything. So once they pay, do all those kind of things. I'm still learning. But as you can see, it's WordPress. So you can do whatever you want. So once they subscribe, they are subscribing, they are creating a user, they are creating everything with WordPress in this case. So then there will be here in the users, and you could make them start doing a course or whatever. You don't have to create everything from zero with Laravel. It's like a mix. But you could also create things with WordPress and connect it via API, for example, with React. That's also an option, no? WordPress has React on it, so you could do that way with the API, work with it. So yeah, you can do whatever you want. Is there anything you have in mind to do? Or things that you do with React and Next? I think that Laravel is incredible for that, for doing projects and launching things, because it has a lot of things. All the part of the database, logins, the subscription with the Spark. Okay, you have to pay it, but you're creating a service. It's $99 a year. That's not money for a service. So here it's WordPress, but as you can see, it's not a typical WordPress site because the plugins are here in public, the themes are here in public, and the WordPress it's here. It's not the typical site of WP admin includes content. It's different, so it's focused for developers. So yeah, and I will need to go. The idea for the next live streamings is to continue with this LMS, create the courses, lessons, or the logic and everything. I will do something like a mix. Like I think that it's great to make the plans of the payments with code, like this one. Here, don't take in consideration. I'm developing, so I have a lot of commented to try different ways to do it. So I think it's important for the developer to be able to create the plans this way. So then you have them in the billing section. As I think also is important to use the WordPress admin part. So I think courses and lessons should not be done this way, even if you could. Courses, and you put the courses and the info. I think that you should use WordPress admin for that, to manage and work with the courses. Then of course you can design the dashboards and whatever you want, but I think that those kind of things should be done with code. I'm planning to build hobby project about renting apartments in my city. I'm now looking for tech stack. I will scrape all renting apartment posts from big Craigslist sites and store it as a JSON. I think we'll go with React. That's a good option. Then you have to think. It's important to note, I'm sorry that you are not seeing me, sorry. It's important to note that I'm not a developer, okay? I'm not a pro developer, so my knowledge is quite limited, but as I don't know React, I don't know Mongo, I'm thinking, okay, how can I do that with Laravel? Not even WordPress, with Laravel. And I will say, okay, I can do the AP calls and everything for scrapping or whatever, I can use Laravel. And then for the front end, you can use React. So you can have all the login and registration and everything ready for the users and not using anything external or whatever. Or you can try Fast. I think it's not expensive. Okay, a ver, it's not €5 or $5, okay? It's a price. But I think that you can learn a lot, because I don't buy this one because it's React and I have no idea of React or Next. I tried it, but I have no idea. I'm not able to do that. That's why I bought LaraFast, that it's more or less the same, let's say, the idea, the base, but it's with Laravel, PHP. And it helped me a lot to learn how it works. Also, when I paid for Spark, it's helping me a lot to know how it works. So I recreate that here. So maybe you should buy this one because maybe it can help you a lot to see how he has done all the framework, all the boilerplate for that database of MongoDB and everything. But I have no idea if you are a very good developer. Maybe you don't need it. But I think it's a great way of learning to see how it's done. I don't know. Now there's 2 comments for me, but I know basics of WordPress development. How can you store it? WordPress database is so messy. Take in account that with WordPress database you can do whatever you want. It's a MySQL database. So there is no need to do the same with the WordPress database. Let's see if I can show table plus. I mean that, yeah, the WordPress database is not the base, but you can do whatever you want. Let's see if it works. Come on, my dear. Are you going to log in? No. Maybe I'm not going to be able to show you what I wanted to show you. Wait, maybe I can go to here, log in here, 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 and here. I don't know why it didn't work with Table Plus. Here. Okay. So here you have the WordPress database, the normal things, but here you can see that I created different also tables. So I want to manage the pro coins and the challenges and things that users can take part. And I didn't use the post meta. I didn't use a custom post type. What I did is create this way. So you can create the custom post type of the challenge, but then all the logic use your own tables. And there is no problem to do it. Maybe, yeah. So here you can see that it's the user ID, even this is like Laravel or what you use. I don't know Mongo, but it's just a database. So the users table that is here, done by WordPress, and then you have the category, type, description, and you can create your own things. As here you have this NPC are MemberPress, that it's a plugin. This is the courses things, and this is the main plugin, members, orders. You can create whatever you want. You don't need to follow what WordPress does. So that's why when I created, I think you weren't here, when I created here the custom post type, was that option of I want to create the courses with a custom post type or I want to create my own table for the courses. So I decided to create the custom post type because it's the WordPress way and we are in WordPress. So for managing the courses, I think it's better to use the custom post types. And after that, I could create different tables or whatever I need to work with it. Okay, but like if I was not going to use custom post types in WordPress, like you can use Laravel. If you're going to change so much the WordPress database that you're not going to use the WordPress database, let's say, then there is no need to follow the WordPress rules, let's say. So yeah, don't worry, it's okay. I'm going to go. So it was a pleasure Thandos. In other live streamings, I suppose we will continue with these ones, and I need to continue creating these packages that I have a lot of things to learn. I'm going to close these ones. Here, because are like a plugins that I want to use, payments, subscriptions, LMS, managing emails, affiliates, all those kind of things. That is going to be great to learn. And also then we also need to create all the views and everything for the website. Because right now it's not beautiful. If we go to courses, and we publish, we view the course, and we go to permalinks. Okay. So now the style is this one. So we have to change it. And this is everything focused for developers. So here where they have all the links for the future, for the footer. So here they have all the info and they can edit it. So the idea is you can take this one and start editing these things. You can change the footer, you can do whatever you want, but at least to have the page, to have the components ready to use. If user is logged in, to be able to see here the menu. If not, you have the buy button. So that's the plan, to have all this ready to use. And if you're going to create a project with WordPress, say, okay, I'm going to install this. I'm going to edit here whatever I need. I want to change the partials. I'm going to change something in the layout or whatever, like Laravel, let's say. Or if you buy a React Next boilerplate, I'm going to change with Tailwind the colors, and now it's going to be another color here. So everything is going to change the color automatically here. So it's going to be great. So see you, have fun, and thank you, Thandos. Bye. Finish him.
We finished.